Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the San Francisco Giants.
And now, please welcome.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
San Francisco Giants.
All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Logan Webb. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on one or two pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Xavier Edwards leading things off and takes a strike. Outside, and that is ball 1. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. That one catches the zone. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
1 out, base is empty. Next
That's
pitch
out.
misses outside, and the count is 1-1. And that one fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering upstairs.
2-2 the count.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
And here is Jesus Sanchez. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Get out of town. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Two outs, base is empty. Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Two down, nobody on. Oh, that hit him. He's in there. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
2 outs, runner at first. Digging in, Matt Mervis. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Right, off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back here in San Francisco, and towing the slab, Sandy Alcantara.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Alcantara, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Now one missed. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching it thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. That's in for a strike. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
1-2 here.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Inside, just missed. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on the pitcher as the game goes on.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Second inning set to go. Leading off, Griffin Conine.
Griffin Conine.
Webb back to work. Conine in his rookie season, 27 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Tap to first. Wade. He steps on the bag, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Davison De Los Santos.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Davison De Los Santos. And first offering is fouled off. Webb, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. And misses inside.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
One down, base is empty. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
That missed by a lot. Full count now. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Center fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. Clips the corner, and that is strike one. And that is out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Marlins down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Oracle Park, Matt Chapman up to the plate now. When you talk about a neat defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. That one missing inside.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. In there for a strike at 100 miles an hour. It's 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
On to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's Elliot Ramos. And it's fouled away. And that one pulled foul.
Well, he saw that changeup really well, just a little early, still barreled it. As you see, home run distance, just couldn't keep it fair.
Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Giants go down quietly. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning.
Miami,
Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Smoked on the ground a second. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
So the batting order turns over. Xavier Edwards now at the plate. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Connor Norby.
2 down, bases empty. Now here is Connor Norby. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And he grounds one to the right side. And oh no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there.
Well, I
Now
definitely
batting,
think the speed down the
outfielder,
line played a
Jesus
factor on that
Sanchez.
throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike at the knees. Here's the 0-1. And that one is in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that's outside.
That's the ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 1 and the Giants nothing. Set for the bottom of the
Leading
third
off
and
the
digging in
Giants,
for San Francisco,
catcher,
Patrick Bailey. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. On the ground, right side. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Batting 9th, left fielder, Grant McCray.
And now it's going to be Grant McCray. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
That's
got a
way
ball, 1
outside. And that's ball 1. Lifted in the air down the left side. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And we're back
Leading off
as
for
we
the
go to the
Marlins,
top of the fourth.
second
Here's the cleanup
baseman,
hitter for
Jonah
Miami,
Bride.
Jonah Bride. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. And there's a ball.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
There's the strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Right through there for a strike.
Count is 3-2.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting, the first
And now the
baseman,
first baseman, Matt
Mervis.
Mervis. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball. Right. Gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Mervis checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
That one ripped. And it's off the wall. Coming home. The relay throw. And he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Is the designated hitter, Davison De Los Santos. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Fouled off. He was late. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that drops in for a strike. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Stowers under it. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Giants.
So digging in, Tyler Fitzgerald struck out swinging his first time.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Clips the corner. Strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
And ball one.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Giants still looking for their first hit in this one. And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
On the ground, Edwards fired to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Ready now for the fifth inning. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. Webb back to work. There's a strike.
That's a ball. 1-1.
And a foul ball. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. Grounded out his first time. And a foul ball. Tap foul at the plate. And that's down and away.
2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Good eye right there.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Up the middle, and that one handled in there safely.
Tough play on a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
So back to the top of the order. Xavier Edwards will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Fortes leads off first with one away. Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a
That
ground
ball's
ball and foul ball. And that's outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Line drive, and it stays fair. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Norby getting ready to hit. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And fouled off. Runners are at the corners, one away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So 2 down now, and here is Jesus Sanchez. He's already homered here in this one. And that misses. Ball 1. And he pumps it a strike. 2 on, 2 outs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the count 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Outside with a breaking ball. Jonah Bride next to hit for the Marlins. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Marlins strand a pair, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in San Francisco, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Matt Chapman. There's a strike. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Anthony Bender getting loose out there. Tinoco getting cranked up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get it?
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. He'll take a trot around the bases. And we're starting over. It's 1-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. So here's Wade now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That's in there.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
On the ground, right side, right. Over to first, one away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Just missed.
Ball one, no strike.
Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-1.
That's in there. Now 1-2. Stays alive.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
Up and
That's
in.
ball two.
Now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw to first in time.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a
Now
little bit,
batting.
hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Bailey.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Swinging a foul straight back.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. 0 for 1 so far. And ball one to the right fielder.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
The 1-0. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Telling him the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
First and second, 2 outs. And now here is Grant McCray. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Bailey on second. Yastrzemski at first. 2 out of the inning. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a 1-2 again. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th.
Now
The new
pitching
pitcher,
for the Giants.
Tyler Rogers.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but
Tyler
he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
So here's the cleanup
Leading off
hitter,
for the
Jonah
Marlins.
Bride.
Second baseman, Jonah Bride.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Walker getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Doval getting loose as well. Next pitch misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond.
Now that
Leadoff man
first
comes up,
baseman,
gets into
Matt
scoring
Murphy.
position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Matt Mervis, the next to hit. That one lifted to left. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Griffin Conine.
And up next for Miami, Griffin Conine. 1 for 2. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
0-2 now. And that just misses.
That's when you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Man at second. And he hits a ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now it's the DH, Davison De Los Santos. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. All tied 1-1. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Anthony Bender. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And downstairs.
Count 1-0.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
On the ground to the left, Norby. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So up next, Tyler Fitzgerald. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Andrew Nardi, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. One down, base is empty. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Willie Adames stands in. To the left side, but it is well foul. Fouled off left side. Hammer, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Now it's Ben Chapman.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Ball one there.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Two outs. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside. Adames, the runner at first with 2 gone. Gets a piece and stays alive. Just misses there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Lamont Wade Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And it's ball 4. He missed down low. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the off to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Wade up to bat next, lays off for a ball. 2 aboard, 2 outs. To third. And it gets by him. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
First and second, 2 outs. Elliot Ramos now at the plate. Fastball for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 strikes.
And the next pitch is way outside. That's to third. Boots it. Still able to fire over. The throw is late, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Patrick Bailey. And strike 1 to the catcher. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Ryan Walker.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And now the center fielder, Kyle Stowers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. swing and a miss. The hat trick. And one gone. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and they're down to their last out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball one. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. The shortstop takes the ball. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul out of play. Swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Walker is just 1 strike away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
But we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game. And when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher. And they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.
Everybody's watching people's eyes. How you think they feel? Spectator.
Put in my paces, put on my boots, I tie my legs.